All right. Welcome back to the Combat Maquina podcast. Quick shout out to my sponsors, Dean's Painting. You guys are looking for residential commercial work, call up Dean Larson, and La Cultura, Fight Culture, Marissa Oliveira. I mean, without these sponsors, honestly, we wouldn't be here today. So just want to send out a quick shout out to them. Thank you guys. Today, we're going to bring you guys in on our first fight of the year. So we're looking forward to going out to Washington on March 21st for Clinch Fight Club 14. It's our fourth show with them, and it's going to be this young man's debut as an adult amateur. So,
you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting, huh? I'm excited for you.
The Prodigy, you waited a long time for this.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
You worked really hard, shed a little light out of the fight game. You know, this kid's 17 years old. He'll be graduating in a few months. He's already a registered CNA. So, you know, because we do fight, but I think combat crosses over in everything we do. So this young man's discipline has definitely got him started in the right direction in his career. And now he's looking to make his debut in his fighting career with Clinch Fight Club. So tell us, be real, bro, be real. You're going to get to hit somebody without any gear on other than 4-ounce gloves. How does that really feel?
Feels pretty good. I mean, the thought of it feels pretty good. So we'll see what happens when we get out there. I mean, I'm ready to knock somebody out, you know. Hopefully there's a knockout bonus or something, but
he's looking for bonuses in his first. I'll tell you what, we are definitely cut from a different cloth here. We shoot. I don't even say we shoot for the stars. We shoot for the best, and that's the only way I believe that you're gonna be the best. Is you hunt the best.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I've been waiting for a long time, so.
You literally walked away from the last half of your amateur career because you were just done with youth combat.
Yeah, with the USFL stuff and the Muay Thai stuff.
The Muay Thai stuff, yeah. You're
just got really repetitive, so
you're ready for that good, clean violence, huh?
Yeah.
I think we all are here. Everybody that trains with you and supports you, man, we're all looking forward to you putting on a show. So your opponent, Muhammad Ali, we don't know too much about him, but you know, respect to him for taking the fight, respect to his team for taking the fight. Thank you very much for giving this young man the opportunity to get in there and display and express his skills. So any kind of expectations for as far as the show is gone? Have you seen a pay-per-view from one of the Clinch Fight Clubs?
Yeah, I think I've seen the last couple that they've been on.
Mm-hmm.
They've been pretty good.
What do you think?
The flow was good.
The flow was good.
They'd go fight to fight. There wasn't much time between fights. They didn't waste anybody's time.
No,
were pretty good.
It's one thing that we're no nonsense, so we're all about that. Yeah. So definitely, it's going to be a good experience, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to watching you and being a part of that. So, also they're bringing back the prototype for his second fight with Clinch Fight Club. And how's the preparation gone for you, man?
Feel ready.
Yeah. We're still 3 weeks out.
I'm ready to put a hurting on. So
yeah. Your opponent, don't know too much about him. Thank you so much to American Top Team Portland for the opportunity. Again, we're always gracious and humble for other warriors to get in the cage and allow us to test our skills against theirs. Your expectations?
Violence, you know. I expect him to come at me, and I expect me to just put it on him.
Yeah.
Put on a show.
Put on a show, man.
I want to show George, you know, the reason I'm here.
Yeah, no. We'll be talking to George. We'll be bringing him on the podcast today. We just kind of wanted to bring the guys in. It's been a little while since all three of them fought on the same card, you know. So it's for me as their coach. it's I'm excited because everything is focused on our brand, our style. You know what I'm saying? And it's real easy when I can just focus on what we do as a whole, and it makes this whole process just an extreme pleasure. I've had fun every week, and I've been feeling good too. So we've been putting in the work, and I've been feeling good too. So yeah, definitely feel good about this show. Anything else you want to put on it?
No, sir. Maquina listo.
Yep. Sometimes, it's better to be man of few words. Let's show them what we do. All right. And Esteban Gonzalez, which is the veteran over at Clinch Fight Club.
Hello there.
Yeah, he's been you've been with the promotion since their 10th show over in Vancouver.
This will be my
Washington.
4th show with them.
Yep. Every show, your take on it.
Yeah, it all runs extremely smooth, extremely professional, good people. It's always a blast. It's always a blast getting to go out there and hanging out with them and meeting people and talking to them and learning something about them. And then just the way that the show gets ran, it's just you can't complain. No, you can't complain.
Pyrotechnics are pretty cool.
Yeah,
the pyrotechnics.
you get fireworks when you walk out.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. So it's just really cool to be part of a growing promotion that it really focuses on the quality.
Yeah.
Of the fights, not just putting fights together to make some money and put some people in seats. We have seen the show over at Legends Casino grow,
Yes.
and yeah, man, we're just excited, and we just get excited to fight. Period. When we know that there's guys on call, ready to answer the call and come up and fight a Maquina. For us, it makes it easy to prepare because it's like we know on this date.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the repetitiveness of everyday life to add a little motivation to be like, oh, look, there's a little goal at the end of this.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
yeah. There's party time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really that. I think it's funny because that's how it feels. It feels like we're grinding, we're kicking the crap out of each other. We're doing all our recovery. All our bumps and bruises.
It's the same thing every day.
And but we know that on the 21st,
Right.
we
There's
can
a
go
scheduled date.
and we can go ham.
Exactly.
And we can go ham. We can
No,
we
it's
can just
exciting.
go out there and just be
Very
who the hell we
exciting.
are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. And so that's the docket. You're fighting Israel Gonzalez
I am.
from Washington, AK Machete.
Mhm.
We have seen some of his fights.
Yes, we have.
He's very aggressive.
Yes.
And very entertaining fighter.
Yeah.
So honestly, I know from our style that all three of you guys are going to put on a show, but it really helps when your dance partner
Wants to dance as well.
He wants to
Yeah.
dance, man. He wants to rock.
Yeah. It makes
So-
it fun for everybody.
It makes it fun for everybody. So we're looking forward to that. Thanks again to Israel Gonzalez
Yeah.
and his team.
So grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
So,
Not just his team, but Fight Promotions as well. Northwest Fight Promotions.
Northwest Fight
Yeah.
Promotions, which kind of brings us to
The man of the hour.
the man of the hour, the man that runs. We want to definitely kind of embrace, thank, and really just there he is,
Absolutely.
the man with the
Hey, how
plan,
you
George.
doing, guys?
Hello, George. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly.
Right on, George. Thank you so much for coming on to the show, man.
No problem. I actually enjoy, coming on and promoting the fighters, the main thing, and then also promoting the event that we're having up here at Legends Casino. And it's just an honor to have you guys up here. Sometimes when you bring guys in from outside the area, it's a long day, just traveling and stuff like that. So I'm very appreciative of you guys coming on up here and putting on a great event.
Yeah, no, it's Northwest Fight Promotions. You are the owner and operator of it. When was it founded?
So Northwest Fight Promotions was originally, most of the people with the company was with a company called Brian Halquist Productions, and most of our events were ran out of the Emerald Queen Casino. And then when COVID hit, the Brian Halquist, who was the owner, decided to look at other ventures and stuff. So he closed down Brian Halco's production. And at that time, I was a general manager there. So I said, well, there's an opportunity here. So I enjoy the fight game, enjoy the fighters. And so I decided to take everybody that was working with Brian Halco's production and start my own company.
Nice. Yeah, no, your promotion, we've been with you for about 4 shows now, man. You've made everything so kind of smooth and seamless that I really want to share with people that, the promotion you're building, I can tell that for you, it is definitely about quality of fights, not volume of fights.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of heart and soul into this, and it shows.
Yeah. So my goal is a little bit different than some promoters and stuff. I mean, my goal is to have a good quality show. My background down in California, being around some of those bigger venues or bigger events, I used to regulate the UFC and Bellator and Strikeforce and, the Golden Boy boxing shows and stuff like that. So, you get used to a flow of a good show. And so Legend is way above and beyond what they do there for fighters. And it's it takes you back a little bit thinking that as an amateur, you get all these sparks and the hype and everything else, and you feel like you're almost in, a bigger stage than what you really are.
Brings me back to old Pride times.
I'm sorry?
Real Pride days. He said, go ahead.
It brings me back to the old Pride days when they used to have the pyrotechnics and all that, and the big shows that they would put on, the spectacles they would put on over in Japan.
I can barely
Yeah,
hear you.
no. He's just making a comment of the pyrotechnics and the production of the show. It takes him back to the old days when Pride. It was so huge in Japan, but it trickled over here because of the production, because of the pride and the work that was put in to really showcasing the fighters. And we see a lot of similarities in what you've built over at Northwest Fight Promotions.
Yeah, one of the things you notice too that we don't treat, when you look at the fight, sometimes you can't even tell the difference between a pro and an amateur fight. When they come to the venues, we treat them just like a pro because, again, they're doing so much. They're giving back to the sport. And truthfully, they're putting themselves out there because they're not getting paid as an amateur. And so, they take a lot of risk. And I'm just glad that we're able to showcase their talents and bring them up and stuff like that. And, one of the things that I also, want to make sure is that we take care of the fighters. I've traveled around and I've been on tribal lands before, and I've heard that a lot of promoters don't carry medical insurance and all this other stuff. And to me, that's just not the right way to treat a fighter because they put themselves out there for you as a promoter. You need to take care of them.
That's right.
No, absolutely. With your background, I mean, you were an executive officer for California State Athletic Commission. So you have your background. You have tons of experience in this. I'm just blessed that we fell in with you guys because you're everything that we want in a promotion that I want as a coach, as a mentor for my fighters. I want them to understand that they're valued, that their efforts and their hard work, if they continue on, the show will only get bigger, the prizes will only get bigger, and everything will be worth it. And in your show, like I said, for John over here, he's really lucky to be able to start at a promotion that kind of approaches with the mindset and the professionalism that you guys do. And we believe we're fair exchange business partners where we feel like everybody should benefit from this. It should benefit everybody.
Exactly. I mean, I can be a promoter by title, but I can't put on a fights without fighters. And so you can tell when you're a good promoter because you get fighters that come back. If you're not a good promoter, fighters don't want to fight for you anymore, and it's hard to find the good fighters. So then you start. You've heard of horror stories, Carlos, about fighters not getting paid, and they go travel and they don't know what they're going to get, and they get there and it's not what they expected, and everything else. And I just don't understand that whole portion of a promoter not being able to take care of fighters, and especially for you guys. You guys are coming from outside the area. You're traveling all day to get here in time, and so it's just it's a blessing that I get the opportunity to work with you guys, because you do what we ask you to do. You go above and beyond that, and that's why I continually like to work with you guys.
No, man, I'm telling you, and I do. There's literally promoters out there in the past that have kind of, screwed with us a little bit. I won't even pick up the phone. To me, it's why do I want to waste our energy and our time, with a promotion that's basically just kind of trying to selfishly fulfill what they need, and neglecting the fact that they don't even have a show if it wasn't for us. You said it, without the fighters, there's no show. So those are the kind of promotions and people we want to be around. That understand that interdependence and that professionalism. That's why we approach everything. My amateurs, we approach it like professionals. It's a job. And the way we put our foot forward is going to kind of pave the way for the rest of the path. And
one of the things that's nice working with you guys is you're not afraid to take challenges. With Esteban fighting Israel, that's going to be a tough fight. And some people would run from that fight. Just because of some of the background with Israel and stuff, but you guys take it as a challenge, and that's a good thing. And same thing with Aaron. He's got a tough fight with Rona, and you guys. That's where I think sometimes coaches kind of miss the mark. Sometimes they don't challenge their fighters enough, and they can't figure out what the next step is for that fighter. And, I think you're doing the right thing by doing that, because, again, everybody wants to make the UFC, and everybody wants to be into, the PFL or LFA and everything else, but they don't want to challenge themselves to actually find out where they're at. And you guys are doing that. And that's an important part of growing and being a fighter, to find out and challenge and figure out what you need to do and fix it and then make the next move for you.
Oh, it's
absolutely. No, it's why we even started this. I told the guys that we were going to be in situations that were going to be not the most favorable. We were going to be the underdogs, out of town guys, the sometimes even less experienced. But at the end of it, it is about growing. It's about growing the individual, them getting the most out of this combat world, because I truly believe there's a lot of things in this combat world that are universal to everything in life, and the resilience and the fortitude that it takes. And I'm like, if we're gonna make a push for something, man, let's push to be elite, and let's make sure that our preparation is elite. That way we don't find out on that night where we came up short. If we come up short, a lot of times it's been technical things.
Right.
It's been little
Mistakes were
technical
made.
Deficiencies, little mindset things going up into the fights. Sometimes it could be weight cuts. But all that stuff can be fixed. I truly believe that if we prepare for monsters, so to say, then when we get there with those monsters, they ain't that scary.
Yeah, I mean that's an important part. I mean, as Esteban has been doing, he's been growing as a fighter. He started at 136, Esteban, and then you found out that maybe the 126 was
Yeah, 145. Yeah. Well, then as a pro, I went 135 and then eventually worked my way down to 125. We wanted to get 125 as an amateur, but we just couldn't find anybody that wanted to fight. So I had to deal with the bigger guys, which was good because it heightened my level of takedown defense or getting back up.
The skill,
My skill set,
just
for
the little,
sure.
the little intricacies of hand fighting and hip positioning.
Yeah.
You know, against bigger guys, if that stuff isn't there, you're not getting up.
Right.
You know,
And
your
there
technique
were
isn't
plenty
there,
of fights where I didn't get up, and that's the reason that I was beat. And we learned from those mistakes, and just all the work up to this point has kind of led to the skill set that not only I've attained, but everybody else that's sitting here also has.
Yeah, I mean, there's a gentleman that when I was working for Brian Helcos Productions, his name was Julian Arosa. He got called up to the UFC once. They let him go. He got called up to the UFC. They let him go. After he won the title with us his last time, they called him up again, and he's been with the UFC for 7 years. He didn't have a great record, you know. It was just he's a really good, tough fighter, you know, and that's why they call him up, and that's why he's been up there, you know, for the last couple of years now, and now he's going to make his final, I believe, his final fight on March 28th up here in Seattle when the UFC comes up here.
That's awesome.
Nice. So yeah, no, we definitely want to kind of put you guys out there too. You guys, I know that the last couple fights you guys have done a pay-per-view for the Fight Club. That's run on. Is it Star Fund? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Star Fund stream streaming or stream, something like that. But if you Google Star Fund, you'll see it pop up, and you'll see the poster for us, and you just click on that link, and it'll take you right to the fights. And you know, again, you're going to see something that you know, it's a good production for a regional show. It's a very good production. We have the commentators, very knowledgeable commentators that knows what they're talking about, and so when you watch it, it's like you're watching a really good pay-per-view show.
Yeah, no, I actually, after the last fights, I came home and I watched it, and yeah, man, good job. Yeah, so we definitely want to plug and promote the pay-per-view, especially because I got three Maquinas on the show. Fights total, I've noticed that, you know, you usually get anywhere between 8 to 12 fights max. I really like that. You keep it kind of condensed, but with quality, man. And it even John said that it runs really smoothly. And I told him behind the scenes it runs just as freaking smooth. So that's huge. That's huge, especially when people are, you know, regional shows. You know, sometimes they do the pay-per-views and they end up getting ripped off, you know, because there's something wrong with the audio or something wrong with the video or it cuts out or something. So it was really cool. You guys did a great job.
Yeah, you guys got an awesome team.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have a really good team, and you know, as we build the streaming service audience and stuff like that, you guys are a big part of that as well. So I mean, again, yeah, I have a great team. I have a great venue, the Legends Casino. Those people, the casinos are doing an amazing job. They go well above of what we require. You know, we ask of them, and they treat, you know, all the fighters excellent. And I haven't had a bad run in with that venue, and I don't plan to, because again, it's just the people that are there are just really extraordinary.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. It reminds me of a lot of this place where we live, the Central Valley, just with cleaner air.
Yeah, no, we really look forward to it. I know, John, it's going to be a good experience for him. Yeah, I mean, all I can say, George, is don't change nothing, man. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep striving forward. Let's put on a hell of a show on March 21st.
That sounds great, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys all there putting on a show. Again, if you're not able to make it live, just go to Star Fund and Google that event, and you'll be able to see their Esteban, John, and Aaron on the card, and maybe you get to see a peek of Carlos out there sticking out there, making sure he's on the camera.
You'll hear him for sure.
Oh, you'll definitely hear me. You'll hear me from the side of that cage. Hey, man, thank you so much. Looking forward to the show, brother. And we'll talk soon, man. Thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a great night.
You as well.
too.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, man, couldn't ask for nothing better.
No.
Like I said, we travel because what we want is we want to be challenged. We want adversity. We want to be underdogs. We want to get better with every show. And, you know, when you do business with people that see the same thing and know, I mean, that the type of experience that man has is, you know, he see the things
He's
that
been
we
around the game
aspire
for a long
to
time.
get to.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get
Pedal
it
to the
done.
metal.
Yep. It's exciting. So thank you guys for being on the show today. Tune in. All right. Stay tuned. We got, we'll be having some promos, some advertisements, maybe a little sneak peek at training camp, preparation. We'll have some promotional videos, Johnny and Aaron. So keep your eyes out, man. Maquinas are about to make a bunch of noise in this game this year. We're looking to fight at least 5 or 6 times, at least 5 or 6 times. And I'm not talking about, you know, every one of my fighters. We want to stay busy. We want to put on a show, and we want to show what Maquina Combat's all about. So thanks for tuning in. Till next time, stay strong.